lost her, bro. She gone. You lost your ex, and now you feeling all of this pain and anxiety. Now you feeling like she never gonna come back. Now you feeling like I've done everything in my power, from sob to call her phone, send her flowers, and all of these things that I could do to try to get her back into my life, and none of it has worked for me. I'm not surprised none of it worked for you. But then something happened, bro. You eventually let go of the situation, and you start to work on yourself and focus on you and move on. And then suddenly, just so suddenly, this woman wants to be a part of your life, bro. I'm finna tell you why that is. That when you let go, when you finally let go, it's like the universe put some homing signal in her brain, and she finally realizes, oh my God, he might have some value. Oh my God, now I want him again. Oh my God, this guy is someone who was good to me. Why does it take you finally letting go for her to realize that you actually somebody, bro? For her to see you. I don't know, dog, but we about to talk about it. First, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, share the video, of course, man. You got to be able to do that. But anyway, let's get straight to it. So the thing about women is they value what other women value. Another thing about women, and I'm telling you these 3 secrets because they matter. Like, they value what other women value. They are attracted to mysteriousness because they're attracted to men whose feelings are unclear. Right? And keep these in mind, because you're going to have to watch to the end of the video, because it's all going to come together for you. They're attracted to men whose feelings are unclear. And last but not least, she is never going to accept your value when she is too comfortable. And see, a lot of guys, you make the mistake of making women too comfortable. When a woman is leaving you and telling you she doesn't want to be with you, the worst thing you can ever do is cry, grovel, beg, and be around her all the time trying to get her attention. The worst you can do when it is a woman who is telling you that she no longer values you is do more, bro. The worst you can do is more. See, a lot of guys don't realize that it's counterintuitive. When your ex leave you, when your ex decides she wanted to leave a relationship, let me tell you a secret. She knew months and months and months before she ever left that situation. She knew months and months and months before she ever talked to you about it that she was losing attraction for you, that she wasn't seeing you the same, that you weren't the guy that she thought you was. And see, here's what happened. She let it go downhill, and she let herself get to the point where she was no longer willing to be there in a relationship with you anymore, to where it got so much on her shoulders, bro. The emotions, the pain, the whatever you was putting her through, or whatever she was feeling, or however she was feeling, got so heavy on her shoulders that she decided that the relationship was no longer of value to her, thus saying you were no longer of value to her, thus saying the grass is greener on the other side. I could potentially get somebody else. There's something else better for me over there. And so you have to approach it with this mindset, bro. Because if you don't, then you're going to end up groveling. And see, what happens when you grovel is you tell that woman that I'm not valuable. And you give away all your cards. You show her that where you are emotionally, so there's no mystery. And when there's no mystery, she's not going to be interested in you, because women are interested in mystery, bro. And guess what? If she has no interest, her attraction isn't going up. It's going that way. And it's because she's not thinking about you constantly. You're not taking up mental space with this woman. So what happens when you let that woman go is you start to focus on you. And so the natural things that you do right, bro, the natural right things to do, you start to do them, but you do them unconsciously. Like not calling her, not hitting her line up all the time. Like focusing on hobbies and passions that can grow you as a man. Those things come natural when you start to focus on yourself. When you decide, man, you know what? I can't even get her back, bro. She ain't came back yet. It's been too long. I don't know what to do. So I'm just going to, focus on what I'm doing. And so when you do that, you just stop hitting her up naturally. You start doing what you want to do because you convinced she not going to come back, or you convinced that she gone. And so you starting to let go. And as you starting to let go, you starting to do the things that made her attracted to you in the first place as a man. And so those things, she started to get the hint. It's called a pattern interrupt. You start to interrupt the pattern. And then she like, man, do he still care about me? He not chasing me. He not hitting me up. Nothing's happening. What's going on? And so because of that pattern interrupt, bro, because you do that, she like, do he still care about me? She start to wonder. As time go by, she start to realize also, subsequent to this, she start to realize, oh, the grass ain't really green on the other side. She done went out on 2-3 dates, 4 or 5 dates, and she realized guys don't really want her. They just want to clap. And once they clap, they done. Guys don't really want her. They don't really want to put up with the things that you was putting up with. They don't really want to deal with the stuff that you was willing to accept, the flaws from her that you was willing to accept from her. They don't want to deal with that because there's other options out there. And so she realized grass ain't as green as she thought. Them options ain't real options. So she start to miss you. But what's happening? You let go. So since you let go, you ain't really focused on her. So now she wondering. And what we say in the beginning of the video, I told you it was all going to come together. Women are more attracted to men whose feelings are unclear. So now your feelings don't have clarity. Now she wondering what's going on. Now she thinking about the old times. She thinking about how you used to give her that old thing. Bring that old thing back. That's what she thinking about. Now she want to reach out, hit you up, see what you doing, see where you at. See what's going on with you. Because guess what? Let me tell you something that they ain't going to tell you. It's this little small buzzing thing in the back of her head that you might have found somebody better. It's this little small buzzing thing that the competition might have got to you. Because you might actually be that man who she thought you was in the beginning. You might actually have that potential that she thought you had in the beginning. And that's, oh man, if that happens and the grass ain't green on the other side, and on top of the grass not being greener on the other side, you might move on. Oh man, that's a scary thought for her. So now she wondering about you. And so guess what? All of this create this big cocktail, bruh. This cocktail. Because what else we said in the beginning of the video? Women are attracted to men who other women are attracted to. So guess what? In her head, you might have got swept up by somebody else. Some other girl might have got all of them benefits that she let to the wayside because she thought it was greener on the other side. This is why she comes back after you let go, bro. The best thing you can do as a man is not chase a woman once she decides she doesn't want you. There is nothing you can do or say that's going to make that woman want you. There's nothing you can do or say that's going to make that woman come back. There is nothing you can do or say. Trust me. From personal experience, I could tell you. I've had a woman leave me cold, catch me out of the blue. All of the emotions, bro. The anxiety, the gut wrench in my stomach that came with it. The surprise. I thought I was doing everything right, but I wasn't. And then boom, one day she leave me. And so in my mind, I'm like, damn, I know I was doing the right things. But she had known for months. Her attraction had failed for months and she didn't tell me nothing. But when I finally let go, when I finally decided that I was going to focus on me because that's the one thing I could change, guess what? Guess who came knocking? Boom. Because of that cocktail we just talked about, it all starts stirring up, bro. So the best thing you could do is focus on you, bro. And guess what's going to happen? At some point, she going to come knocking on the door with the little stick in the bags that they used to have in the old cartoons. I'm back. Here I am. Take me as I am. And then it's up for you to decide what you want to do with it. But the best thing you could do is start the process of letting go and doing you. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, share the video for some guy who you know need this, bro. You can at least do that. That's a good start to working on you, bro. Helping other guys, giving value to the world. It's your boy, Kaden the Rake, man. I'm up out of here.